welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Super happy to have you. I'm on the Quaggiles First Nations traditional territories this morning, and we're going to do a quick and dirty oblique burnout with our Pilates ball, my fave. So if you want to throw on your favorite playlist, please feel free to do so. Grab some water, and I'll meet you on the mat when you're ready. We're going to come right on down here. We're going to start by just warming up just a little bit here. So we're going to place our elbow beneath our shoulder. We're going to take our form rotated out 45 degrees towards that top corner of the mat. Knees are going to be bent at a bit of a 45-degree angle. So what I would like to see is hips in line with your bum. From here, I'm going to slouch down into my shoulder, push away, slouch down, push away, slouch down, push away. So while I'm doing this, I want to really think I'm actively pushing away from the ground through the bottom side of the rib cage here. Good. One more here. Now I'm going to take my ball, place it in between the knees, come down and up, come down and up, come down and up. So also feel that shoulder activating a little bit. Draw the ribs in, belly button to the spine, waking up that pelvic floor. Good work. From here, I'm going to actively push away from the ground. So think you want to maximize the space between the bottom of the ribs and the floor beneath you. From here, we're going to keep our knees pressing into our ball. We're going to bring our heel up, engage through the oblique here as well as the hip. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. So think we want to keep equal amounts of length on our side bodies. So we're not slouching into the floor here. We're pushing away from the ground. Good. Keeping it going. Keep squeezing. Engage through the bottom side here. Core is strong. We got this. 3 more. 2. And 1. Perfect. From here, take that ball, place it beneath the knees, pardon me. Now again, we're going to push away from the ground. Don't slouch into the shoulder or dump the ribs to the floor. We're pushing away from the floor here. We're going to bring both feet up and down. So keep this top oblique engaged, this bottom oblique as well. Try to avoid dropping the rib cage to the floor as I bring my heels to the sky. And try to hold that ball as still as possible. Good work. Keep breathing. Keep drawing the ribs in. Good job. Keep pushing away from the ground. Waking up those pelvic floor muscles. Imagine you're in the middle of going to the washroom. You have to stop partway through, squeeze everything closed. If you're a biological female, imagine you have a little blueberry at the opening of your vagina. Try to pulling that up and in. Good. Last one here. Other side. Elbow beneath shoulder. Rotate that hand out 45 degrees. We're going to start by just coming up and down. Up and down, up and down. So really feeling that bottom side of the ribs start to engage as we push away from the floor. Good, keeping it going. Right on. From here, ball between the knees, holding, pushing away from the ground here. We're going to bring the heel up and down. So both obliques are engaged. As I'm bringing my heel up, I'm pushing my knees together. Trying to keep this top oblique squeezing as well. You want to feel this muscle start to activate as you bring that heel to the sky. Good job. Keeping it going. Good work. Nice and strong. Keep those ribs drawn in. Pelvic floor is engaged. Good job. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Good. Ball beneath both knees now. Still pushing away from the ground. Heels come up and down. So feel that top oblique start to fire. Feel the bottom oblique still working as we're pushing away from the floor. I think you want to keep the ribs as far off the ground as possible. Keeping that pelvic floor nice and strong. Good job. Keep drawing that belly button to the spine. Exhaling up, inhaling down. And noticing if one side maybe feels harder than the other. That's totally normal. That is okay. No judgment here. Just meet yourself wherever you're at. You are doing a great job. You're doing your best. Good. 3 more. 2. And 1. Perfect. Back to the other side now. So now what we're going to do, we're going to be back on our forearms. So elbow under shoulder, rotate that arm out 45 degrees. Heels in line with the tush, ball against the knee. So the harder you want to make it, the further down your leg, easier further up. What we're going to do here is we're going to push down with our ball, so adding some resistance. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and as I exhale, I'm going to come up, push away, lift my leg. Inhale down, exhale up, push the hips forward. Inhale down, exhale up. Now, as we're doing this, you guys keep going. Try to think you want to keep your pubic bone gently curled up towards your face just a little bit so that you can keep that lower belly engaged. Good. Keeping it going. Try to actively push away from the ground. Stay lifted in that bottom shoulder. Don't slouch into it. Good. Keeping it going. Right on. On this next one here, we're going to hold, push down with the ball, in with your hand, push down, push down. Hold that leg steady, push the hips forward. Good. Feel that bottom side oblique activate as we're pushing away from the floor. You got this. Now push that leg up into the ball, up into the ball, up into the ball, up into the ball. Good stuff. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Other side. Here we go. Elbow under shoulder. Rotate that hand out 45. Heels in line with the bum. Ball against the knee. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, come up, push the hips forward. Just going to scoop myself back just a little here. Good. Keeping it going for 8. Keep those ribs drawn into the spine. Belly button drawn inwards. Pelvic floor is strong. Good job. 5 more. 5. 4. Feel free to readjust if you need to. 3. Stay actively pushed away from the ground through that bottom forearm. Think that bottom oblique wants to be as far from the ground as possible. Last one here. Coming up, we're going to hold. Push down with the hand. Push, push, push. Now think, push that bottom side of the ribs as far from the ground as possible. Good job. We've got this. Now push the leg up, 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 up. We've got this. Good work. And 3, 2, and 1. Whoo-hoo. Good stuff. Other side. We're gonna feel this tomorrow. We're gonna place that ball just against this back side of the rib cage. So I'm not in the center. I'm just kind of right off to the side of it, like so. Sitting in my little bum dimple here, so my belly button is pointing to where the ceiling and the wall are connecting in front of me. You can have your forearm on the ground to stabilize you if you feel like you need it. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can have your hand to the ground. Today my body's feeling extra tired, so I'm going to be a little gentle with myself and just take the easy way out for once in my life. From here, I'm going to straighten my legs out in front of me. Good. Now, if your forearm's on the ground like me, we're not putting weight into it. It's actually just floating. It's literally just gently touching the ground. So we're really engaging through this bottom side oblique. You can also have your arms extended overhead if that's what you'd like to do. That's totally fine. Or even for a way in between, you can have your hand on the floor just off to the side, just to help hold some balance. We're just going to hold here. So equal distance along both sides of the side body. And even though I have the ball beneath me, I'm not pushing into it. So I'm not collapsing into my ribs. My core is engaged on this side to lift off the ball as much as possible. Good, holding it here. Top hand can be up to the sky if you wish, or behind the head. Drive the elbow to the ceiling, whatever feels good for you. Now we're going to bring one leg forward, all the way back to tap the mat. Top leg up and down. So my top leg is doing a diagonal line, basically from the back edge of the mat up to where my belly button is pointing to. Feel that top oblique. Good stuff. Whew. She is shaky today, my friends. Last one. Send help. Other leg coming up and down. Try to hold this top leg as stable as possible. 2. So again, doing a diagonal. 3. Oh my goodness. Bottom side stays engaged. 4. Good job. 2 more. Oh my goodness. Oh, the struggle is real today. Other side. Oh my goodness. You know those days when your body's just like, nope, not today, Satan, not today. It's one of those for me. But that's okay. We're going to push through it together. It's totally fine. That's the beauty of this, is we meet ourselves wherever we're at in that moment. So again, whatever feels good for you. Hardest, arms overhead. A little easier, forearm on the ground. Just try to not put a ton of weight in this. Away in between, hand off to the side. If in fact you can actually be on the side of your hand with your pinky to the floor, whatever feels good. Again, I'm not collapsing into my ball here. Tuck the ribs in, belly button in. I'm sitting just a little in my butt dimple, so not directly on my hip, but just behind it. Belly button points to where the ceiling and the wall connect in front of you. Lift and float the legs. We're soft and light in that bottom arm. Holding it here. Good. Pull that pelvic floor in. Hold and float. See if you can bring your legs a little higher. I do not have it in me today, and that is a-okay. I'm going to bring that top leg up to a diagonal to where the ceiling and wall touch in front of me. Bring it down to the back edge of that mat, trying to hold my upper body still, trying not to move around. 2. Ooh, this side's a challenge for me today. 3. 4. 5. Last one. 6. Oh my goodness. Other side. Come down and up. Try not to push too much into that ball. We're staying nice and light. Ooh, the wind. 4. 5. And 6. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Right on from here. Almost done, my friends. Almost done. We're going to come down on our hand. So hip stays relatively stacked over the knee. We can be a little bit past, that's okay, but we don't want to be all the way here. We're going to be kind of in this like side-lying tabletop position, shoulder over wrist, and think you're rotating towards your pinky ever so slightly. Good. Hips stacked, belly button faces the front. We're going to place our ball against our thigh. We're going to push up with our leg, up with our leg, up with our leg, up with our leg. Good. Actively press down with your hand into that ball. Good. If you'd like to make this a little harder, see if you can float that back foot off the ground. Whew, I'm so shaky today. Good. From here, lift and extend. Good. Holding it here. Push away from the ground so this bottom side of the ribs is not collapsed. We're pushing away. Lift and float that leg as much as you can. Hold, 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 hold. Good. See if you can slowly bring that foot to your mat. Very carefully. Ooh, find your balance. Coming up. Come down. Bring the hand down. Reach overhead. Lift the foot. Bring the foot down. Come up. Come down. Slow and controlled. Whoop. 2 more like this. Good. Other side. Ooh, losing balance. Send help. She is a hot mess express today. Wrist under shoulder, hip relatively over the knee. We're going to come up, push away from the ground, Rotate that shoulder as if you want to rotate towards the pinky. Push down with the hand, down with the hand, down with the hand, down with the hand. Keeping it going. Good work. Again, if you like, you can lift that back foot off the ground. Add a little bit of instability. Good. From here, we're going to lift overhead, hold, push the hips forward, and breathe. Try to lift that leg a little bit more if you can. My hips are so sore today. Good job. You're doing great. Good. Deep breath in through the nose. Now, as we exhale, see if you can find balance. Bring that foot to the mat. Come up. Inhale down. Find your balance. Whew. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good job. Think you're pushing your hand and your foot opposite directions. Push the hips forward. Keep those ribs tucked, belly button drawn in. Pelvic floor is strong. And again, if you can float that bottom foot off the ground instead of pressing it into the mat, that will make it a little bit harder. Good. Last one. Oh, yeah. Right on. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm falling over. It's so nice to have you guys as always. Thank you so much for supporting this little passion project of mine. It's really nice to get to share this with you. If you're enjoying my channel, I would really love it if you would share it with some people. Maybe give me a couple thumbs up and a really positive comment. That'd be super lovely. It would feel really nice. Until I see you next time, I'm sending you all the love. Take care of yourself. You're doing such a good job. I see you. You matter. I'm sending you so much love.